since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed Blimp. The scout could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Phoebius Raccoonus were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up, the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now. He's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
And this is the cliffhanger we were left with in 2013.
Cooper continued to refine his master ninja technique, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan. El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed. Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
Hey, Tennessee.
Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity. Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving. The Grays received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Sir Gallup. Something else, that's for sure.
Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards. Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap.
Of
Then
course.
he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful. After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole. Dimitri returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver. La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
He deserves what comes to him, honestly. Worst villain ever. He's no thief. And that was Slide 4, Thieves in Time. Is this where Sly is? Oh. That is Sly. So guys, thank you for watching me play Slide 4, Slide Thieves in Time. It's been a great journey. Like, I appreciate it so much. We were left on that cliffhanger. As you can see, Sly is lost. The gang is still looking for him. And apparently he's in ancient Egypt. And we were left with this cliffhanger in 2013. So, like I said, this game was a good game. But I think I could say for Sly Cooper fans, like, all of us deserve a Sly 5. Just like to end the series in a clear, consistent note, you know? Like, I hate that Sly didn't meet up with the gang and he's in Egypt and all of them, even like Murray, Bentley, and Carmelita are looking for him. So it just sucks, you know? Like, I wanted the Sly Cooper series to finish on a high note, but then we're just left on this cliffhanger. So, with my thoughts, like, being that, will we have a Sly 5? I don't know. Most likely we won't, but if we do, that would be really good. Because, like, just to end the series on a high note, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be called Sly Cooper Thieves Lost in Time or something like that, you know? But, you know, like, with that being said, like, this was a great game. We had such great. I had such a great time playing as the ancestors, and you know, it was a blast. That's all I could say about it. But you know, like I hope a Sly 5 comes in the future because like these games were masterpieces themselves, you know. So if it does come, that'll be really good. If it doesn't, it is what it is. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate my viewers and everybody that tuned in to watch me play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. But with that being said, peace out.